That's my tribute to AJ from the Wi-Files. Do you ever watch that on the YouTube? The Wi-Files, they really have some fascinating stuff on there. I love him. Anyway, that's how he always comes in like this. Anyway, hi there, everybody. Good afternoon. Mom Dingo here. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a mom, and I've been on this earth for many decades and come across some super remedies that kind of prevent you from having to go to the doctor. Just home remedies. Anyway, this one is aches and pains. And the reason why I'm bringing this up now is that this lady, it's called Beaker Gold is the name of the company. And she has a BOGO going on right now. And this stuff is magic. I am telling you, this is magic. It's called Joint Cream. Is it focus? Is it in focus there? I hope so. Anyway, she's called Beaker Gold, I think, .com or something. You can find, beakergold.com. Yeah, there it is. It's on there. And this particular stuff is Joint Cream. She has other products on there, but this Joint Cream, I am telling you, this is magic. This is magic. If you've got a headache, I use it for that. I'll just take it over. I'll just pour it some, rub it on my shoulders and neck, because, you know, one of the reasons that people get headaches is because there's a restriction of blood flow to the brain. So this really helps with that if you relax the muscles there. But anyway, for aches, pains, sprains, anything of that nature, I'll use it for. Now, it has some really good stuff in it. It has frankincense and myrrh, and they're both resins, and they're actually restorative resins. I was using other stuff. And the other thing I like about this is it's not greasy, so it doesn't stain your clothes, and it absorbs very quickly. But these restorative resins, you know, I sometimes used to have sciatica issues, and I was using this every day, like several times a day. You have to apply it a lot, you know, several times a day. And, you know, it seemed to got rid of my sciatica. I don't get sciatica anymore because I've been using this. I use this, you know, straight for like, I don't know, several months anyway. I don't know how many. And it seemed to take care of that. But whether it's that or whatever, like one day I woke up and this finger is an old one. You know what I'm talking about. Every day you wake up with something. Jesus. Anyway, I woke up and this finger was aching. Don't tell me why. But anyway, it was aching. I was like, why is this finger aching? I don't know. Took out the old balm there, gave it a rub, rubbed it on, and went away. Now, the thing with this is you may have to apply it several times. Like when this thumb bothered me one day I woke up, this thumb was bothering me. I'm like, what the hell? You know, but you may have to, you know, apply it liberally several times. I mean, usually it'll relieve, you know, the ache pretty soon. And then if the ache comes up a few hours later, apply some more. Just keep applying it until the ache goes away completely. And I get this little, she has this in a smaller, I get the big one. And then I just decant it into a smaller container. And she has this in a plastic container. You may have to ask her for this one in the tin. I like this because I can put it in my handbag and it, you know, it's there immediately. And then this is the other one that I keep in my handbag is the Soothing Salve. It's got arnica, frankincense, and myrrh and turmeric in it. Now, arnica and turmeric are great for inflammation, swelling, or anything like that. I'm not a big one on the turmeric. It hasn't worked for me. It does in this product, but taking it orally, because I know a lot of people swear by taking the turmeric orally, doesn't work for me. But the arnica is really good too. And you could take homeopathic arnica too if you have a problem. But this is really good. I take this smells quite good. And I take this everywhere once again too. But as I said, she's got a BOGO going on for this right now. So I highly recommend that. And then this, let me see what's in here. Let's see. She tells you what's in there. She's a really nice lady. And this is made in America. This is her little business. And I think Swanson is an American company too. But I like to give my Okay, everyone. Well, we had a bit of a technical issue on the aches and pains. So I went for a walk and came back, and I'll finish that one. So I was talking about the joint cream. All right. Let me just put a little bit of lipstick on so I don't look like I'm all worn out. This lipstick out, people always ask me about this. They're like, oh my goodness, it's blue. This is blue, but it goes on like fuchsia color. And it has aloe in it, so it protects your lips. It's by Lepage. I don't know if you can see that. L'Apostrophe-Paige. And I've been using this for years. Anyway, back to aches and pains. So aches and pains and joint pain. The reason why I'm doing this right, I want to do this one first, is because she has a BOGO sale going on now after Thanksgiving. So I don't know how long she'll have it on for, but it's definitely worth it. Now, what's great about these ones is, I can't remember what I said in the first half because that was like a couple of hours ago. But what that does is she has the content. Like this one is shea butter. So this is something I want to warn you though about. Because it's shea butter is the base of it, it melts quickly. So if you're in a hot climate, you have it in your handbag, it's going to melt. Now you can just, once you get, home and just let it sit, it'll solidify again. But otherwise it can be rather liquidy and spill out in your handbag. So just something to remember if you're going somewhere where it's really hot. But anyway, it says the ingredients in this is basic. The base is the shea butter, jojoba extract, rosehip. Rosehip is very, very restorative. Boswellia is frankincense, and then it also has myrrh in it. So it's, and myrrh and frankincense are resins, and they're very restorative. Very restorative. I say the sun is shining here because it's now the afternoon from behind me, so I don't know what that looks like. Now, the other thing I use of hers I think I told you, was this soothing salve. And I think I mentioned that turmeric, a lot of people swear by turmeric. I haven't particularly, hasn't been useful for me, but for others it does seem to be. And then the other ingredients she has in it, let me see. I use a loupe to look at very small print. I don't, I find that a magnifying glass are like this, and you can't really read it. But I don't know, everyone's a photographer knows what a loupe is. I don't even know that they use loupes anymore. Because of, they don't use film, excuse me. So if you want to enlarge something, you just do this on your screen. But in the olden days, you had to look through this and to see if it was in focus and how everything looked on it. So I still use it to blow things up. Not to blow things up, excuse me, to magnify things. And so I'll tell you what else is in this soothing salve. It's got the arnica, and I think I mentioned the turmeric, which are good for swelling, inflammation. But it also has calendula. Oh, that's marigold. Jojoba oil. Jojoba is very good for anything to do with the skin. Arnica flower, beeswax, shea butter, and then she has an essential oil blend. This is another one that I keep everywhere with me too. And it's really good. And she has other products on there too. She has a matcha mask that I use. I mean, I'm old, so my skin's never going to be 30-year-old skin again. But I think I just do it out of, I don't know. I don't have much vanity anymore. That's just flown out the window with age. But then I also use this her rose serum oil. I use that on my skin too, for just as a moisturizer. I live in Arizona. Arizona is very dry, so I have very dry skin. I think we all do here. I look at like Irish women who live in an island. I mean, I tell you, they're 80 years old and they have incredible, beautiful complexions. But I think it's because they're living in a moisture, a lot of moisture, and they're not out in the sun. Anyway, so there we are on the aches and pains. As I said, I use this for everything, for headaches, for, you know, if I have a sore thumb or a sore finger or, you know, the, in the back here where you have, they say lower back pain. I think that's actually misdiagnosed because right here in your lower back, right here, there's a whole sort of a bunch of lymph glands. And I think that when they say lower back pains, I think it's actually your lymphatic system that's having some problems because, you know, your body has like, I don't know, something like 500 lymph glands in them all over. They're the first line of defense, your lymph glands. And so anyway, I use this too for lower back pain. I don't think it's muscular. I think it's lymphatic. But I think when you rub it, put this on, I think it helps for the lymphatic system to do its job. And then anyway, so there you are with the aches and pains. And I'll say goodbye. For now. Okay. Ciao.